Hi and welcome, beautiful souls, to Source Saturday. Today we're going to be sharing a lovely, uplifting yogic meditation for self-love that is guaranteed to leave you feeling loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. And we're going to be joined by Archeia Charity, who is the female angel, the twin of Archangel Chamuel, together the angel of love and devotion and gratitude and grace. And this meditation is a fusion of one of the meditations within the Female Archangels of Archeia Charity's chapter, and also takes from a yogic practice called Kirtan Kriya, which has its roots in Kundalini yoga. And I became a Kundalini yoga teacher around about 8 years ago, and this practice has been a saving grace many times over. And there is either a mudra, a mantra, an asana, a posture, or a kriya, like a yogic set for absolutely everything. So today we're going to take the principles of Kirtan Kriya, which there has been so many different scientific peer-reviewed articles written about the benefits of Kirtan Kriya, especially for the prevention of Alzheimer's, because it helps to the principles, as I'm going to be showing you, the mudra and the way that the visualization that we're going to use actually helps to increase longevity, increase memory, helps to give you a more focused mind, and which is really, really good if you're not feeling so fantastic today, or it's a bit grey and gloomy outside and you just want to pierce all of that and come to a greater state of awareness, a greater state of focus. So we're going to be marrying all of the benefits of Kirtan Kriya with the love and the presence of Archeia Charity as we ask her to come in and to be with you now. In this meditation, it's really great if you can extend it for at least 11 minutes or longer. We're just going to be doing it for 3 minutes today. So it's just going to be a short video here. So if you can, just put off all other distractions, maybe turn your phone on silent, put off other web pages that you've got open, and come down sitting on the floor or a bed. Get yourself nice and comfy, and we're going to be sitting up nice and tall for this meditation. Really great to have a elongated long spine where you're sitting out of your seat bones. You're nice and tall, shoulders back, heart lifted, because we're going to be working with the resonant energy of our heart to bring in a greater sense of love and worthiness and self-value, because we are going through such incredible times of ascension. And I think regardless, all of us could benefit from greater self-love, greater sense of value and worthiness. And so please enjoy this meditation anytime where you feel like you need a boost, and also anytime where you feel like you want to clear your focus and really come into a place of centered awareness, centered groundedness. Now we're going to be working with a mudra. A mudra just basically means a hand position. It can also be a body position too, but we're going to be working with our hands, and also a mantra given to us from Archeia Charity. And the mantra is, I am loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. And every time we say, we're going to break down that into 4 different parts. So as we say I am loved, we're going to tap our index finger to our thumb. I'm loved. Then I am lovable, middle finger. I am worthy, the ring finger. I am wonderful, the pinky finger. The pinkies resonate with the energy of water and the planet of communication. And really every time we are pressing the finger, we're working with a different element, we're working with a different planetary body and a different energetic. And studies have shown that every time we're tapping our finger, we are bringing in and tempering our body with these certain elements So the thumb represents the elements of fire, or the element of, or the body of earth, Mother Earth. So fire, bringing that into air, represented by the energy and the awareness of Jupiter, the planet of wisdom. So air. Then we come into, if I remember my yogic training, we come into ether, coming into the energy of ether, of spirit. Then we come into the energy of earth. And lastly, we come into the energy of water. So we're bringing this. So it's so multi-layered, multi-vibrational meditation practice, what I'm about to show you, coupled with the sound current. I am loved, lovable, worthy, and wonderful, with the presence of Archeia Charity, who comes in this beautiful magenta pink. She serves on the pink ray, the red and ruby ray, and her name, if we were to look at the root essence of her name, Charity, it's beloved. And so this angel helps us to become beloved to ourselves, to become our own best friend. And she, with Shamuel, her partner, has a healing influence over our heart, our higher heart, and also our causal chakra that exists at the back of our head and just above our head. And this is the area that contains a lot of Akashic memory. So as we're working with this mantra, we're not only just influencing our now reality as we relate to being loved, lovable, worthy, and wonderful, we're also helping to bring resolve and bring peace to the aspects of our timeline, our multidimensional timeline, where there is a disconnect from feeling loved and lovable and worthy and wonderful. So you're going to feel fantastic after this. Please expand it to be 11 minutes in your own time, and then you can make that a dedicated practice, perhaps 11 minutes for 11 days, and see the difference, experience the difference yourself. Now, I know that that's a lot to remember. The last thing is our point of focus. So as we are saying, I am loved, it's important to imagine that the energy of being loved is coming through your crown chakra. So as you say, I am loved, it's coming down and out through your third eye. So I am loved, and then I am lovable, I am worthy, I am wonderful. So bringing the sounds down and then out through your third eye. Okay, so when you're ready, so the mantra is, I am loved, lovable, worthy, and wonderful. And you're going to be pressing the fingertips every time, nice and relaxed. You can allow your hands just to drop down onto your knees. And then when you're ready, closing your eyes. And perhaps setting a personal intention. Anything you would like this healing mantra to bring resolve into. Or maybe just setting the intention to love yourself more, to hold yourself more dear, to be your beloved best friend. Inviting the presence of your guardian angels to hold the space, to ensure that everything that comes to, through, from, and around you is only purified, unconditional love, positive for your experience and your truth, and so it is. And now inviting in that loving warmth of Archeia Charity. It was a very tall angel, very elegant, very graceful. She often comes in wearing a red ruby pendant that sits lovely just right on her heart. And this ruby necklace connects her with Archangel Shamuel. And anytime you work with the female angelics, of course, the masculine vibration is always there. So as we're inviting in Charity, otherwise known as Seraphina or Lady Charity, we're also in the presence of Archangel Shamuel, Angel of Love. Just invite the angels to be with you. Invite them into your heart. Feeling how the atmosphere changes once the angels come into conscious presence. When you're ready, sitting up nice and tall, taking your focus to the crown of your head and just seeing, just watching the sounds and the words and the vibration as you speak them aloud. Come in through the top of your crown, move out of your third eye in this cyclical way, knowing that every part of your body, every cell will be receiving these light codes. And also, studies have shown that this meditation can also support building your immunity and healing your nervous system. So there's all of that going on. When you're ready, let's begin. I am loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. 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 Say it with conviction. I am loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. 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 Nearly there. I am loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. I am loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. I am loved, lovable, worthy and wonderful. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to seal in all the positive effects of the mantra. Breathing out. And again, deep breath in. Hold your breath. And on our exhale, we're going to exhale to all the beautiful women in our life, to all the feminine within us and around us, breathing out that love. And again, big breath in. And on this exhale, we breathe out to all the men, all the boys, all the grandfathers, the sacred masculine, sending our love. And last, big breath in. Hold the breath. And on this breath and on its exhale, sending the love, balanced love of self to you, to all that you are. Just holding here, relaxing. Letting the loving effects of the mantra and the mudra and your intention wash within you and around you. And accepting however you were feeling during that meditation. Maybe it felt a little bit, maybe there was resistance there, maybe one of the words felt like a trigger. Just accept. Showing up, keep repeating the meditation until you really trust the words, you trust that you're loved and lovable, worthy and wonderful, as anything that's in opposition simply dissolves and is resolved. One last breath in. As you exhale, let's give thanks to one another for holding this space, the angels, for Kirtan Kriya, for giving us the principles of this meditation. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again very soon. So much love.